What's going on, guys? Today I have the pleasure of reviewing the HTC M8, one of the best phones available right now and one of the best looking. Let's go ahead and start with the specs and the full review right now. Alright guys, really excited with this review. Like I said, HTC One M8, and this is a Verizon wireless version. So first let me show you guys here quick what's included in the box when you buy this phone. So of course you're gonna get the charger. This phone takes a 2.0 regular USB charger. This is a cable right here. Here's a connector for the power or the cable. And then you also get headphones on, which is really cool. Looks like, I'm not gonna open it right now, but it looks like red ear tips with a black cord. So that's really cool. You also get this tool, which is the tool that you need to access the port where the SIM card goes. So that's what's included in the box. So let's put this aside and focus on this beautiful phone. And let me give you guys the specs quick. So we're looking at full 1080p display, and let's go ahead and turn this on so you guys can see it. Full 1080p display, 5 inches diagonal, 441 pixel density, Corning Gorilla Glass. We have the HTC Sense user interface on top of the excuse me, Android 4.4 KitKat. The phone supports a micro SD card up to 128 gigabytes. That's a lot of memory or space. Internal storage is either 16 or 32 gigabyte. As far as the RAM memory, 2 gig of RAM. As far as the cameras, we have a rear 4 dual megapixel camera with flash. You can do video in 1080p at 60 frames per second, 720p at 60 frames per second. You can also do HDR. You get the stereo sound. We get the speakers right here on top with the Beats audio. The secondary camera or the front facing camera, it's a 5 megapixel. You can also do 1080p at 30 frames per second with the front facing and HDR mode. As far as the processor, we have a quad core processor, 2.3 gigahertz. A really fast processor, Adreno 330. The latest operating system, Android 4.4 KitKat. And last but not least, battery on this phone is 2600 milliamp, not removable battery. So, you know, whatever you get with the battery, that's all you get. You're not gonna be able to access the battery with this phone. So just to show you guys a quick, beautiful aluminum brush body. You guys see here the HTC logo on the back, the dual rear cameras, flash. Right here on the side we see the access to the volume rocker, the SIM card. Here on this other side we see the access to the SD card. On top, this whole glass that we see right here, it's the eye blaster to control the TV. We see the power button on top. At the bottom of the phone we see the 2.0 USB port, 3.5mm audio jack, and that's all we get. A really nice looking phone, beautiful design. So guys, let's go ahead and start showing you quadrant scores. Alright friends, I have here the score for the quadrant. We have 24,707 points. Just to give you guys an idea, here's the score for the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. 21,066 points. So as you guys can see, the HTC M8 actually scores higher than the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Let's go ahead and take a look now at the Antutu scores. Alright friends, here's the score for Antutu, 36,478 points. Again, here's the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 with 35,772. So as you guys can see, the HTC M8, it's still a little bit faster when doing the Antutu score. So let's go ahead and take a look at something else now. Alright guys, so as far as the interface, like I told you, it comes with HTC interface on top of the Android 4.4 KitKat. So this is how it looks like. As you guys can see down here, we have screens indicators. We have 4 screens, and if we go to the left, we get access to this application where you're gonna see all type of news. You can add your Facebook profile, so you're gonna get updates of any Facebook updates from other people or whatever. You're gonna get news updates, any different topics, whatever you want. You can customize this. So this is a really cool application that we get here. This is the main screen. If we go to the right, we get this screen right here with the Amazon application. You can of course delete this or remove it and add other apps on this screen right here. And then one more time, we get a different screen. We get a widget right here with that shows the battery percentage, your space, couple of other things. You get the Google search right here, and you get more space for other applications, and of course you can change that. Now as far as the notifications, we're still gonna swipe down just like any other phone. Right here you get the X, so you can cancel or erase, delete all the notifications. If we click right here, we get access to like a quick settings, if you will call it like that. And then if you click right here, you're gonna get access to the main settings of the phone. And as you can see, we have different categories: wireless and networks, device, personal, so on and so on. If we go right here, it's access to the app drawer. And as you guys can see, instead of swiping to the sides, we swipe up and down to get access to the apps. Right here we get an option to custom the apps by alphabetical order or most recent. You can search for a particular app. You get access right here to the Android market with one click. And then if you click right here in the corner, you can rearrange apps, hide, unhide, manage apps, and the grid size. So that's as far as the app drawer. Down here we see the back, the home, and the recent applications. You can click on the X right here and close everything to save battery if you're not using them. So that's as far as the interface. Let's take a look at something else now. As you guys can see here, they included a folder with all the Google applications on the main screen. If we go into the app drawer, there is a folder also for Amazon applications. Again, here's the other one for Google, and here's another folder for all different tools. As far as any cool applications that comes with this phone, I don't really see anything out of the ordinary. There is this ISIS or ISIS wallet. Basically, this application is gonna allow you to looks like attach your credit card to your phone, and then basically you can just make payments and all that using this application. Other than that, nothing really different than what you get on most phones. Right here we see the access to the iBlaster. I'm not gonna do this right now, but this is just to, once you set up this, you can control the TV using the iBlaster, which is all this glass right here that we have on top. That's the iBlaster. Alright, so we are connected right now to the 4G network from Verizon, and let's go ahead and open Google Chrome here and see if we can do some browsing. And let's use a voice search. bestbuy.com. And as you guys can see, pretty quick, it opens the page pretty quick, no issues at all. Let's see if we can open another page. CNN.com. Now, if you guys notice, and I don't know why, when I review the S5, it was doing the same thing. It takes a little while. I mean, it takes some time after you speak before the phone will actually load or show the results. I don't know why, but here's a CNN page. So as you guys can see, the 4G network works pretty good, pretty fast. Browsing experience is also pretty good though. Let's take a look at something else now. Show me pictures of the HTC M8.
Check out these pictures for the HTC M8.
Who is the oldest person in the world?
According to Mashable, Misao Okawa, the world's oldest Japanese woman, at her 116th birthday celebration at Kurenai Nursing Home on March 5, 2014 in Osaka, Japan.
What's the weather like in Hawaii?
It's 71 degrees and mostly cloudy in Honolulu.
Alright guys, I'm going to show you now the dialer application. And we're going to do a test call, just calling customer service, and we're going to turn on the speaker so you guys can hear the quality of the connection and also the speaker sound.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Para español, primera estrella. If you're calling about the number ending in 90.
Alright, so that's call quality, and also the dial pad or the phone application. Here's the look at the keyboard. Here's a look at the text messages. So to unlock the phone, we can basically press the power button, or you can tap the screen twice. And then you can unlock it by swiping the lock right there in the middle, or you can just unlock it by swiping any of the applications. For example, here Google Chrome, and it takes you right into the browser. Let's do it again, and let's try to do now the phone application. And there you have it. Now let's take a look now at the camera interface and features. This is one of the main selling points of this phone. Alright guys, so this is one of the best cameras available right now on a phone. This is one of the selling points of this phone, the camera and the features. So we access to the camera right there. Here's the interface. If we click right here, we get access to the camera, video, SOI camera, selfie, dual capture, and panoramic. So let's go to the camera right now, and this is the interface that we get. Again, this one right here in the corner is going to give you access to these different cameras. Right here is the shutter. It takes pictures pretty quick, as you guys can see. You get a little preview right here in the corner. Right here in the other corner on the left top, we see the access to control the flash. And then right here we get access to some features. We get the auto, we get the ISO auto. Right here you can control a couple of other features. Also right here you control the light. Here you get some effects, and if you click right there, you get more settings for image contrast, saturation, and sharpness. Click back here, you can crop it, you can get a wide angle, you can get regular, you can get square, and you can turn on and off the grid. You can also geotag the photos with the location. You can do the review on and off, self timer, continuous shooting. Under camera options, you get the auto smile capture, touch to capture, which we can activate right now. Shutter sound, you can turn on and off. You can decide what are you controlling with when you're using the volume button for the camera, and you can reset and you get tips and help. So that's as far as those options. Now let me show you guys a couple of cool features here when you take a picture. Alright, so we're looking at the gallery right now. Let's go ahead and open this picture here. Once you open the picture, you tap on the screen and you get the different options here. So for example, you click on edit right here, and this phone offers something called UF focus. So basically you tap on that and you can tap on the picture to decide what area you want to focus on. You get a foregrounder, you get the seasons, 3D. Actually, let me show you guys a different sample here. It looks like it's showing with that one. Let's try this one here. So we click on edit, and then right here we click on U focus, and then as you guys can see, tap anywhere to refocus. So the focus is concentrated right now in this area, and as you guys can see, the back of the picture, it's blurry. So let's click right here, and as you guys can see now, it kind of changed the area to focus a little more on this area here. We can tap right there, so it's now looking sharper right there, and then you can save the changes. So here foregrounder gives you different options as far as sketch, zoom, blur, cartoon, and colorize. And you get seasons, so you can add a couple of effects there to your pictures depending on the season. You also get this 3D dimension plus. So if we click right there and then you tilt the phone, you guys can see the picture is moving and getting like a 3D effect, and then you can just save it, or you can move it with your finger as well. You get the stickers. You can do copy and paste. You can touch up, and as you guys can see, it offers different options here. You get filters right there. You also get frames. And then right here we click and we get more tools. You can draw on the screen, you can rotate, you can crop, you can flip. So now I can write here, and then you can change the color. So those are the main features, guys, and interface of this really cool camera. Let me guys also include some samples of videos of this camera in 1080p, and also pictures, and we're gonna include some videos in 60 frames per second. As I told you, if we click right here, we get access to the camera, we get access to a video, you get access to the SOI feature, we get access to selfie, which is going to activate the front-facing camera. You get the dual capture, which is going to activate, as you guys can see, both cameras, the rear and the front-facing camera. And then you get the panoramic, which is really cool. You can align the center right there to this square and do panoramic pictures. Alright guys, last but not least, I want to show you here, just for comparison, the Samsung Galaxy S5, just so you guys can see the size. And also right here we have the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, just to give you guys an idea in terms of the size. So I'm gonna leave you guys now with a couple of pictures and video samples of the camera of the HTC M8. Alright guys, this is filming in 1080p at 60 frames per second with the HTC M8. Alright guys, final conclusions with the HTC M8. One of the best looking phones available today, to be honest with you. Beautiful aluminum brushed material, amazing camera. You get a lot of features and options with the camera. Really good performance with the quad-core processor. As you guys saw, I show you it's a little bit faster actually than the Note 3. You get the full 1080p display, good battery, good call quality. So overall, I highly recommend this phone. I believe it's $199 with a 2-year contract. This is a Verizon wireless version. Guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more, and we'll see you later. This was the HTC M8.